looking in the mirror. Do I look good? I got my extra bands on. I got my other shoes on. We need more dogs.
And welcome back to the latest episode of the Shaving Points Podcast. My name is Jayton May, joined as always by my co-host, Quentin Crisco. Week 1 NFL in the books. Lots of unders.
All the unders.
All the unders. We had 3 games go over for the weekend.
Something like that. Yeah, because Monday Night Football went over too. So Monday night, Sunday night, there was only one Sunday game, I think, that went over.
Yep. And
Friday might have gone over. Or was it
Friday? Thursday did not go over. Chiefs game might have gone over. I can't remember.
I think it did just barely.
Yeah. But yeah, not a whole lot of overs this week, so maybe flip the trend there. Buffalo Bills, feels good to be 1-0. Chicago.
Don't talk to me about that. That abomination of a football game.
That really felt like a game that Chicago was going to win, and then they didn't.
Story of my life, brother. Story of my life.
Is that the story? My game felt like I was not going to win.
Yeah.
But I never gave up hope.
Yeah. The shotgun and a beer saved the night.
Butkus fist bumps.
That's right.
But good week 1 overall, I think. Saw some interesting trends. First time Chargers have beaten the Chiefs in 5 seasons. So
you knew it was coming from Harbaugh.
Knew it was coming. You could only beat Harbaugh so many times before he wins one.
Wasn't it last year you said you didn't think that Harbaugh would get swept by anyone in the division? I think it was a good take.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, good week 1. On to week 2.
Yes, sir.
Who's leading the league for MVP right now?
Ooh.
Well, it's got to be Josh Allen, right? But not named Josh Allen.
Let's see.
The Geno Smith.
Ooh, Geno. I'd like Geno for it.
Daniel Jones.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Justin Herbert.
Justin Fields.
Bears legend.
Oh my God. How cruel would it be if Caleb was bad and Justin Fields ended up good somehow now after 2 years later?
It's trending that way. This is the first game I've watched, and I'm like, maybe Caleb's not good.
Yeah. We're there.
We're there. All right.
Let's get to week 2.
Let's get to week 2.
Every year, this is one of the wildest weeks of football.
Yeah, because everybody thinks they have something figured out from week 1. And spoiler alert, nobody knows anything after week 1.
Exactly. Well, and every team is around the league, everyone knows 0-2 is very hard to bounce back from, especially with how many division games there have been to start this year. 0-2 is going to be a real hole to dig out of. So everyone is on top of their game. Everyone still believes they can do something this year. And you end up with coaches throwing out some of their best stuff of the season right now who started 0-1. So, I have a system this week.
Got a system.
I'm betting on teams that are 0-1.
Oh, okay. So, starting the week off, Thursday Night Football. I still like Thursday Night Football early in the year. I think next week it's Dolphins and Jets or something, which Jets might actually be fun. But yeah, Thursday Night Football, still good. Washington at Green Bay. Green Bay's 3.5-point favorites here. Total of 48.5 here. What do you like in this game?
I hate everything about this game. Because I want to bet against Green Bay, but I also want to bet against Washington. So I'm probably just not betting this, I guess. I mean, I have a lean towards Washington to cover just because basically all my logic the last year and change has pushed me against Washington, and I have just been constantly wrong about it. So I'm pulling the George Costanza out. whatever I would do, I'm doing the opposite when it comes to Washington. So I have a lean towards Washington plus 3.5. You get the hook there. Like I think that's a good bet.
Don't be afraid to fade yourself. We kind of talked about it when we were watching that Green Bay Detroit game. I don't think Green Bay looked as dominant as everybody said they did. I think they came out really, really strong. But I think throughout the game, Detroit kind of settled in and was never able to get over that initial punch in the mouth. But I don't think Green Bay showed a whole lot here. I actually like Washington here plus 3.5 as well. I think Jaden Daniels was still going to be absolutely electric. So, yeah, I like that. Maybe sprinkle the over here just because we'll see.
Yeah. Question mark.
Yeah.
Over question mark?
Over. Maybe. But, yeah. I think Jaden Daniels is going to be good enough to keep him in this game the whole game. It's going to come down to kickers. Kickers weren't good in week 1, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll take I'm good with the over in this game. I'll put over question mark. Like, I mean, I don't think Green Bay's defense is going to do great against Jaden Daniels, and I think Matt LaFleur is always good for points. So that seems like a decent.
All right. Moving on, Cleveland going to Baltimore. Cleveland played a good game. Heartbreaking kickers. Total 45.5. Baltimore 11.5 point favorites at home. 11.5.
Revenge game.
What?
Revenge game.
Yeah, Joe Flacco revenge game.
Joe Flacco revenge game.
Back-to-back weeks of Joe Flacco revenge games, right? No, he played Cincy last week. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's see. What is Joe Flacco's career against the Baltimore Ravens? He is 0-1, 309 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception with 3 sacks.
I could see that exact same thing happening again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Baltimore look fantastic. I mean, they look maybe like they're the second best team in the league. Really, really valiant effort by them. Derrick Henry going out there trying his hardest. Just couldn't quite get it done. Sometimes the better team wins. So when you're looking at this Baltimore Ravens team, 2 teams 0-1. So who do you bet here?
Home
system,
team.
Man. Home team.
System goes to home. 2 0-1 teams, system goes to home, or just no bet. Unless you're the Chicago Bears, then I'm just going to bet you because I hate my life. But
yeah, I think this is a no bet for me. That's way too much points. They could have a 14-point lead, and Baltimore kicks like a cowardly field goal, or Cleveland kicks a cowardly field goal with like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, full disclosure, I realize this is an awful bet. I just don't I think Baltimore is going to come out proving a point. They are embarrassed about what happened last week. They were the better roster. They had a big old lead, and they just blew it. And they're going back home. I think Cleveland played out of their above their skill level, I guess I would say, against Cincy. And Cincy is a team who allows that to happen. I don't think Baltimore's a team that allows that.
So do you think Cleveland's defense played good, or do you think Cincinnati's offense played bad?
I think it's probably a mix. I do think Cleveland's defense is pretty solid.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're about to sit here and hold the Ravens below, like, I don't know, 23
40
points, 24 points. And
30?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's possible.
And then they got to find a way to score 2 touchdowns on a field goal. I don't think. Yeah, give me. I would probably lean Baltimore here, but not taking it. All right, moving on.
Baltimore, maybe.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Rams going to Tennessee. Tennessee's 5.5 point dogs here, 42.5 point total. Taking Tennessee off the rip. Hey, were we right about the Broncos and right about Tennessee in week 1?
Sure looked like it. I mean,
Sure looked like it.
Bo Nix was not good.
Bo Nix was not good. That defense is still really good in Denver. We'll talk about that here in a second. But Rams also have a very good defense. Rams have what looks to be like a very good offense. I'm not betting this. I'm not betting this one.
Matt Stafford looked good. Like I'm taking system play here. 0-1 team at home. I'm betting. Matt Stafford looks really good. They only scored 14 freaking points. So like I'm kind of in between. I do think Houston's defense is probably the best in the NFL this year, though.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, I don't know how I weigh that against the 14 points against Matt Stafford potentially being in a wheelchair or having an epidural or whatever it might be nowadays that Matt Stafford is, incapacitated in what way. But I'm all that to say, give me Tennessee plus 5.5 because 0-1 team, second-year head coach, needs to win games, first-year quarter. Well, I'm not really doing it because of the first-year quarterback. But I mean, I think this defense is feisty, and the Rams are, I think, on the road their second week in a row here.
Yeah, going across the country.
Yeah. So, I mean, that has to factor in as well.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have a lean here, so we'll move on. System play. Detroit minus 5.5 versus Chicago Bears.
Breaking the system.
Point total.
Breaking the system.
So we're 4 games in, and we're 1-4 on the system.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Detroit here, so I think Detroit gets it together. Maybe Ben Johnson comes back and puts on a clinic here, but I think Detroit feels embarrassed. Their last 2 games have been embarrassing for them. Getting beat by Washington like they did in the playoffs, and then to open the season up against their rival and get beat like that again. I think Dan Campbell figures something out. They get something right here, and I can't bet Chicago in good faith with how Caleb looked after the first quarter.
That's fair. I mean, I just like pain. I'm a masochist.
Yeah.
Makes
sense.
Yeah. Fade me on that if you want the system play. Says Detroit here, and the system is probably more accurate than I am with that, but I don't really care. I'm taking Chicago. I'm taking Ben Johnson. And the last time the Bears went to Detroit, they lost by 3 in a game that they easily could have won.
Yep. Was that Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Buffalo. That's a Bears loss.
It's another heartbreaking loss for Bears fans. We're full of them.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Buffalo going all the way to New York to Jersey to play the Jets. Jets are plus 7 here, 45.5 point total. You're taking the Jets plus 7. I'm taking over 45.5 here. You saw how Baltimore ran against that Buffalo defense. I think Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Justin Fields, I think they bust off some big runs. I don't know about the spread because New York historically seems like a team that if they break, they could just get destroyed. But I think they have enough athletes on that team to hopefully score early and often in the Buffalo match, and we get an over and a Buffalo cover. But I'm not taking the cover.
I'm gonna sprinkle that over with you. I'm just putting it in there as a potential. But I'll probably sprinkle it.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got the New York Football Giants. Maybe a change at quarterback. Not the baseball Giants. Maybe we have a change at quarterback.
Ooh, I thought you said Russ was starting this week.
I thought he said he was unconfirmed, but that was also
yesterday. So yesterday it said that, and then I thought he came out and said after it, like Russ is going to start this week.
It's a real good strategy.
Yeah.
Solid strategy. Just week by week.
Yeah. I mean, Jameis is going to start eventually. We all know that. And then Jackson Dart will start eventually. And
then next year
you could never tell me I'm wrong with that statement because Jackson Dart will start games eventually.
Maybe, unless he doesn't start this year and they draft Garrett Nussmeier.
Unless they just never let him start a football game. There's like, this was a mistake. We're moving on.
He may start for someone else.
Did Paxton Lynch ever start a football game?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He only started a few. If he's like, that's the closest I could think of as a first round pick who didn't start a football game.
That was not good. So we have the New York Football Giants going to Dallas, take on the Cowboys in Arlington. Cowboys minus 5.5 here, total 44.5. So you're taking Dallas here? I'm taking Dallas here. I thought Dallas
Giants here, but I'm sticking to the system. I'm only breaking it once.
Only breaking it once. I thought Dallas looked pretty good against the Eagles. The Eagles are still a really good team. Jalen Hurts kind of put the team on his back when he needed to, but outside of that, I mean, Philly didn't really get their run game going outside of scrambles. They weren't able to really throw the ball against the Dallas defense. I know they lost their best interior pass or defender, but Cowboys ran the ball pretty well.
You mean
and, yeah. Cowboys ran the ball well. Guys were getting open. Dak was hitting them. They weren't catching it, but yeah, I like Dallas minus 5.5 here.
Yeah, I mean, a part of me thinks that the Giants are just going to be feistier than this, but they lost me my bet last week, so I thought they were going to be feisty. I don't know. I guess it's probably better that I'm betting the system because it doesn't let me go get burned again by my stupidity here. If they still don't have a quarterback, and that matters. They're just kind of stuck with Cam Scatabo breaking tackles for 3-yard gains and Malik Neighbor screen passes.
Yeah, it's probably. As
much as I love their D line. Scatabo is disgusting. Their entire defense is really good.
Scatabo really makes people punish him for his 1-yard gains.
Oh, he punishes them too.
Yeah, it goes both ways. The Punisher.
Yeah. The Punisher.
Next up, we have the 49ers going to New Orleans. New Orleans plus 4.5 here. You're not taking New Orleans here, are you?
No, the system has to break twice. I can't in good faith.
So do we have a system?
Yeah.
Do we have a system?
Yeah. I've only broken it twice out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're taking the Bears, you're taking the Cowboys. You're taking the Bears, you're taking the Cowboys, and are you taking San Francisco or are you just not betting it?
I'm not betting it.
Okay.
Brock Purdy might not play this game. I'm not betting this.
Kittle's out.
Yeah.
IR. Yeah, I don't think New Orleans looked that good. I think they had a look that looked better than I thought they would, but I don't know if that was them looking good, Jacksonville looking bad. But it's Spencer Rattler and it's Brock Purdy. And
it might not be Brock Purdy.
Is he hurt too?
Yeah. It's up in the air whether he's playing.
Yeah,
who's the backup? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Of course, their Kyle Shanahan's backup is Mac Jones. How did I not know that?
He went out and grabbed him first opportunity available.
Well, second. He could have had him in the draft.
He probably wanted Mac Jones.
It sure seemed that way.
Yeah, I'm not betting this game. I can't, in good faith, put American dollars on New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco with the injuries. I don't know what to do there.
I agree with you. I'm not touching it. I want nothing to do with that game.
Okay. All right. The New England Patriots. Kayshon Boutte have been saying it for 3 years. Breakout game.
Yeah.
What do you have? 7 catches for like. Boutte had his coming out party. I think he had 7 for 93 and a touchdown. Really good game for him. Drake May looked all right. Travion Henderson showed some signs of life. I'm taking New England here too. maybe this is dumb. I mean, I'm sure this is going to be like a noon game in Miami. It's going to be hot. They're going to be burning on the sidelines, but that Miami team is so fucking dead.
Mike Vrabel's team isn't dropping it. I just have a really hard time seeing Mike Vrabel's team drop to 0-2 when it's Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
And it's Mike McDaniel on the other side, whose team looked like they were just a corpse last week.
Yeah, Miami's in trouble.
But you're right. That home field advantage is like killer for them. So this is not a super safe bet, I don't think. But I'm betting.
I think we see Tyreek Hill back on the Chiefs before the end of the season.
Seems possible.
I like New England there. Next up, two teams, disappointing week one, but two teams that both got a win. I like over 49.5 here. I think Jacksonville's offense gets right this game. I think Cincinnati's offense gets right this game. Cincinnati just has way too much firepower to take Jacksonville for me here.
I'm with you. I'm going with the over because I could see like Trevor Lawrence
shit in the bed,
down by 7, not quite getting the touchdown, but like it's still being over.
And you can't kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an over game. It's got to be, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's so much offensive firepower in this game. I think Jacksonville was disappointing in week one to me. I was expecting more firepower from them.
But maybe Saints defense is good.
I mean, maybe. I don't think so. But I was going to say the rain delay or the lightning delay. I think that took a lot of wind out of their sails.
Yeah, I can really get you out of rhythm quick. So, yeah, over 49.5. All right, next up, we have Seattle going to Pittsburgh to take on Aaron Rodgers. Pittsburgh's 2.5-point favorites here, 39.5-point total. Seattle actually looked decent early on.
I expected. I mean, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it was all defense. They really didn't move the ball that well, aside from just JSN.
Yeah, JSN still really good. Spoiler alert. And Charbonnet mixed in with Walker, still a good combination. But this Pittsburgh defense is really fucking good. Or maybe it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Like
they should be.
Yeah, everything says that they will be good, but like that game against the Jets is really perplexing. We need more data. Need more data.
I mean, this feels like it should not go over, but does that mean it goes over?
Pittsburgh totals at under 40 always fuck me no matter which side I play. So I'm just not doing it. I refuse.
Yeah. I think Pittsburgh has some juice, man. I think Aaron Rodgers got a little pep in his step. He feels a little wrong.
I kind of want to take Pittsburgh on this.
I'm taking Pittsburgh here. Give me the home team.
You're right. I'll do it. The system is dead.
The system is officially dead.
It lasted all 23 minutes. The system's dead.
The system is gone. All right. Now we have quite possibly the most disappointing team of the season.
In the Denver Broncos, who we preface this season with, we think Denver is going to be disappointing for a lot of people this year. So Denver Broncos going to Indianapolis. Surprise, Indianapolis. Win week one. I mean, win in a really convincing fashion against Miami. Maybe Miami's a dead horse. We don't know. But Indy looked good. Daniel Jones looked serviceable. Bo Nix looked awful week one. Can he bounce back at Indy? Indy are 2.5-point favorites, total of 42.5. I mean, I'm staying away from this game. I mean, I think Denver should be able to bounce back and get their first win of the year here. But as I've said many times over the years on this podcast, weird things happen at Lucas Oil Stadium. It is haunted. It has like stuff going on in the background where I don't know exactly what it is with Lucas Oil, but it seems like there's always odd things happening there from a betting standpoint. So I tend to stay away from Indy as a home team here because I don't believe in Indy that much because Daniel Jones is still their quarterback. But I don't believe in Denver enough to risk that against what I have seen happen over and over at Lucas Oil as Indy surprising teams. So I'm staying away from that one. And then we will get to the Carolina Panthers at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm a little conflicted on this one because my system says to bet Carolina plus 6.5. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit because I thought Carolina just looked completely overmatched in week one, and I think everyone may have just been kind of wrong about them. Like, we'll see. Time will tell on that, but they did not look like a very conducive football team to me last week, and Arizona really didn't look convincing enough for me to bet Arizona minus 6.5 here either. I want to. Like, if Arizona took care of business in week one and beat up on the Saints like I thought they were going to, I would be all over this. But it wasn't that convincing. It was on the road. It is week one, but I wanted to see more from Arizona there to convince me that they should be 6.5 point favorites against anyone.
Yeah, I'm taking Indy plus 2.5, by the way.
All right. Weird things happen at Lucas Oil Stadium, folks.
Yeah, I'm a Daniel Jones believer.
Danny Dimes.
All right, Carolina, what were you saying?
The system's dead. I'm not betting the Panthers.
System's dead. Yeah, I can't bet the Panthers. Bryce Young did not look good. I agree with you. Arizona didn't show me enough to be a touchdown favorite here, but I can't in good faith bet on Bryce Young either.
Yeah, I mean it was not a functional offense for them last week. So until they show they can be a functional offense, I don't know how you can in your right mind bet them. But Arizona should have blown New Orleans out of the water, and they couldn't score enough points.
Yeah,
they won, but they covered. But like they should have been able to do more than they did, in my opinion.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. had a good game, so it's good to see him getting in a rhythm early. So maybe he has a great season. But all right, this has got to be a system play, right?
Yeah.
Give me Kansas City here, money line.
Yeah,
Kansas City, Philadelphia. Super Bowl rematch. Kansas City at home, coming off everybody's talking about how bad Kansas City looked in that game. I think the Chargers played a perfect game. I don't think KC looked too bad. Losing Xavier Worthy early definitely was not ideal. It seemed like they might have had quite the game plan for him, is what the reports were coming in, coming out. Losing him early on wasn't good. Hollywood Brown, what do you have, 11 catches, something crazy like that, 16 targets?
16 targets, I think 10 catches, just like a PPR monster for doing like nothing.
89 yards or something. Like, it was crazy. But, I think Kansas City gets it done here.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, that's
who's the spitter?
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. I kept wanting to say Jalen Walker. Jalen Carter.
Well, he was the second spitter. First spitter was Dak Prescott.
Yep, truly. He's coming back this game, so maybe he is the difference in this game. I don't know, but I mean, nothing about that Philadelphia offense would really give me much to look forward to so far. Like I said, I mean, they didn't look great. I don't think Kansas City loses 3 games in a row.
Yeah, I've got to believe that Kansas City is going to find a way to win this football game at home. I mean, there might be some extra juice from Jalen Carter coming back, but there might be drama too because the whole team's pissed at him. You know, like that could go either way.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have the Atlanta Falcons going to Minnesota. Minnesota minus 4.5 here. Total 45.5. Minnesota didn't really look good, but they got their shit together at the end. Kevin O'Connell number one asset in the league right now for any team?
Justin Jefferson is the number one asset for any offense. Kevin O'Connell's awesome. I think he gets more credit than his like Justin Jefferson changes everything. Like he makes
Justin Jefferson does change everything.
There are so many like can you imagine if Sean McVay had Justin Jefferson?
It would be exactly what I think identical to Kevin. I mean, how much better could Justin Jefferson be?
No, well, it's not Jefferson though. It's not about what he's individually doing. It's about the gravity that he takes. Like he pulls the defense his direction so much. Like no other receiver does that to that extent, where like it opens everything else up so heavily.
Yeah, Atlanta, brutal. Gotta win that game. Gotta win that game. Young Waku, 35-yard field goal. Kickers, man. I'm taking Atlanta plus 4.5 here. I think they find a way to lose. Minnesota goes to 2-0, but I think Atlanta somehow loses this game in heartbreaking fashion.
Raheem Morris is giving Baker Mayfield trouble. I have to believe he's going to give J.J. McCarthy trouble too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, McCarthy might be in trouble in that game. Atlanta's defense actually looked really strong early in that game, too. Really strong.
They really did.
And Baker did well in not making the big mistake. I think we saw J.J. McCarthy make the big mistake last week. Nashawn Wright, Cowboys legend, pick 6. So, and I had no idea he was even on the Bears. So, good for him.
And then the game ended right there.
Yep, right there. Game over. All right, next up we have Tampa Bay going to Houston. Houston minus 2.5 here, 42.5 point total. System play? Because I like Tampa here, money line.
Give me Houston. System play. Give me Houston. They're 0-1. They're at home. So they got to lose 2 in a row at home with that defense. Like, I think they find a way to win this game.
Yeah, I think Baker's on a mission this year. I think this Tampa Bay team is going to be really good.
Baker Mayfield MVP?
Maybe so. Emeka Buka looked really good coming out, 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans, the ageless wonder, keeps doing it. Bucky Irving, 7 yards. If you need him to get 6 yards, he'll get you 7. If you need him to get you 10 yards, he'll get you 7. Is just really, really good at getting 7 yards. So, we'll see how they play against this Houston defense, but I think they find a way, and I think they get it done on the road.
Yeah, I mean, if they still had Tristan Wirfs, I'm with you. But like,
I love to see Tristan
Wirfs, at least the first 4 games, I think he's on IR. So no Tristan Wirfs with this Houston pass rush. I expect some pain for Baker Mayfield there.
Pain for our boy Baker.
Yes, pain.
All right, last up, we got Los Angeles Chargers going on the road, take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Plus 3. 46.5 point total. Give me the Raiders here. Give me Geno Smith.
Cover or money line?
Money line.
Money line. Let's get it. I
love this Raiders team. They looked good week 1. We talked about it all off season. This is a squad right here.
We just love Pete Carroll so much. We believe in him so much.
Geno Smith looked fantastic. 400 yards passing. He's an absolute weapon. I think Ashton Genty gets going. Maybe not this game.
Rough first game.
Yeah. Usually you want to see more, especially with, as a running back, how do your productions most of the time first 3 years, unless your name's Derrick Henry. So you really got to squeeze all the juice you can early on. So maybe he can bounce back, but I still like the Raiders here.
Yeah, Raiders going to raid.
All right, a little bit shorter of a show this week. I'm a single father for the week, and just got back from a week vacation. So the child is not in a happy spot.
Yeah. He misses Philadelphia.
Wants to move there. So that'll be it for this week. I think Q might do a quick recap show, get everything there. But if you're joining or listening on YouTube, no matter where you jump in, you can see everything. You can see all of our leans, what we're taking. Question mark means lean. If it's written in there, that means that's what we like. That's what we're taking. So on to week 2. Let's see some overs. Let's see some touchdowns. And let's hope I'm not the worst player in all 3 of my fantasy leagues. Because as of right now, I'm dead last in every single league.
If that happens again, you're gonna have a conversation with Josh.
Yeah. You betrayed me. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us. We're obviously not sleeping on the Raiders. I mean, did we nail it again, or did we nail it again?
I mean, through week 1, we nailed it again.
Yeah. Stop the pulse.
All right. Well,
all right.
That wraps it.
Adios.
And when you knock us down on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.